can set up for some backline picks and can make Lucian trying to harass the Zarya and trying to put that poke damage into the front line very frustrating, where he's just chipping away. I say poke not in the traditional sense of like, okay, I'm poking as Lucian, but he can Gale Force forward, do his combo, and then that has chipped away at a large amount of the health bars.
Should converge relatively similar times as 25 to 23. This is a matchup as old as time. Of course, came into a lot of popularity around 2015. Faker was playing a lot of both of these champions.
Yeah, it's funny when you see that matchup, I'm just like, yeah, Faker was on both sides of this a lot.
Yes.
That's the first person that pops into your mind. I mean, Faker's been around for all time, but you think about both of these champions, you instantly associate them with Faker, and the matchup in particular, too, is... Let's see Croco as we hover over him, 8-3 on this big barrel. Uh-oh.
He is burning down. Has he successfully baited them in? The answer is no. A lot of minions now to be picked up by Kyle and Envy.
Plus 75, that's what I'd say.
Yeah, Croco coming on over as well as Rascal and Bertle fighting one another. Here's the dash in, and there's first blood! Bertle picks it up!
Vintage Birdall Jace, all right. Cool. I say that. Looks like he's considering going up here and helping the mid-wave.
Oh, no. Yeah, that was really strange. Rascal just hops over, Bertle unable to quite make it over there.
No flash.
Then that island becomes a really rough place for one team to be.
Just a huge misjudge there from Rascal. Nobody's near to help him out or anything. He's nowhere near an R-bar. It was very peculiar there. You can't trade against Jace W like that.
No.
Yeah. Yep. Hiding something from us, the observers. I don't see a Sejuani on the map.
Well, there it is. The barrel is dead once again. Willer is going to lock down that kill. Docton just has to watch as Croco just a little late to the party. I think he was invited, but he was trying to be fashionable.
And Beryl losing his flash in that previous exchange is why he's the target selection here for Live Sandbox. They know he can't flash on the play.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not really... The Hearthbound Axe not really going to be doing you a whole lot right now. Okay, this could be a successful dive.
Well, he's just going to flash for it. Envy taking a lot of damage here as Doctom. He's all the way past the turret and is going to be able to take down the Lucian. Beryl in a bit of trouble. It's close against the Emperor's Divide. Kyle still alive as well, so they trade 1 for 1. Fate looking to come over, though. Can they actually get an extra kill to make this worth it? The answer is going to be no.
Scale Force 4, Envy picked up now. But Duckdom's back is significantly delayed. It's okay.
Oh, God. And a flash going to come in, and Bertle's just going to flash and kill the Gnar again. That is the second solo kill that Bertle picks up. He is now tied with Rascal for solo kills by killing Rascal twice.
Yep. Willer. He's like actually in the middle of calling something else out, and he's just like, nice Birdall, by the way. Like, side note, Birdall is fed.
Yeah, Birdall pretty good. We do have a lot of reports saying 6-5, so now 7-5. Birdall has overtaken Rascal there towards that top side.
This is 2 plates also as they fall.
Oh my God! Is he gonna do it again?
No flash?
I mean, why not? Yeah, you may as well slam dunk, easy peasy.
I mean,
what happened, Rascal?
This is becoming a game-ending phenomena. Like, first kill was like, all right, you can recover from this.
DRX is going to all in on a Sejuani as Doctom's going to get knocked up, and she will die. So will go down.
Birdall's like, can I get more out of this? Because they went for 4 on the Sejuani. Like, can I get a whole inner turret at 15 minutes? Like, not quite. I don't want to do blue buff. That's going to take too long. But I'll get half a turret, you know?
I mean, Rascal has no teleport and he just respawned.
Yeah, he is 30 CS down now.
My goodness.
I mean, this is such a lead for this Jace that the rest of the game doesn't even necessarily matter. Like, your Lucian win condition, that's very cute. When I could just take the health bars away from everybody with 1 accelerated shock blast. Speaking of Lucian, no flash and no vision.
Yeah, well, in goes Croco, catches him as Envy, Wild Growth going to be used, gets the knock up. Beryl helps knock him down as well. And that is Croco grabbing that kill. No assist for Doctom, who couldn't close the distance. Yes, top side of the map, man. It does exist in this game.
It's kind of messed up. We're putting Rascal on the spot like this, but I mean, you're super far behind. There's a cannon wave here.
Mid and push this one forward.
So remember when I said, like, I mean, it's a key player matchup. Though these players are really evenly matched. Yeah, it might not matter. Oh, okay.
Doctom is dead. Oh, he's going to flash. There's the ulti as well. He's out of the fight as Envy as well is very, very low. This tower still under fire.
They're just getting everything. They're just getting everything. That's a mid turret and inner turret here for Birdall. And that's a Azir setup here, so the Sun Disc is just going to prevent anybody from doing anything. Like, you can't even have your Raptors, but I was like, oh, it might not be the one.
Oh, no, not again, not again, not again. Oh, God. Rascal, don't go back. Okay, well, Envy's going to die in the mid lane. Rascal will live, at least for now.
It is the matchup, though. The key player matchup ends up being the most key one because they played Gnar into Jace. And Croco, hopeful denial, I guess you could say, is it will be Hex Tech Soul, so it's stacked up against
Oh, God.
further.
I was wondering whether it was going to be Cyrilda's or whether it was just going to be a different lethality item. As Bertle, I don't know whether you wanted to do that as he's flashing again. There's a wallop. I don't know whether it keeps him alive, though, because there's no turret there. And there is another solo kill for the Jace. Teleport to come down. Closer just wants to make sure that Fate doesn't answer. And how many solo kills is it now? That's 4. So now he's on 9. He's almost got the most here in the LCKs. Another team fight is going to break out. Good bubble onto Beryl, who gets permafrosted. Croco in the backline going to get caught down by Envy, but in the meantime, there's the shutdown. That is a lot of money to Fate, who manages to close out the kill on the Jace.
Gotta be careful. Closer still has ult here and a Sun Disc turret. Beryl flashless now. Needs to get out of here. It was very messy, and he's like, oh, guys, come on.
That was a rush of blood to the head type situation here. Is all right, Closer's dead as well.
All right, so how many solo kills?
4-0.
Yeah, how many does he rack up here?
Okay, so now this game has turned into Fate versus Bertle. Put in these sorts of situations, you know, it was Bulldog, and now Fate is suffering from it again, even though he's on DRX now.
Okay, so he flashes here and just decides to back, and Croco goes all in on the play. Even though he hits this, just gets all to the wall.
Very cute. There is some stuff happening in live with the Baron. Yeah, well, Glacial Prison comes on in here as there's the cease and desist on to Closer. Good flash. Gets him out of the way, but Closer is looking to be pretty close to dead. Shifts some sands, tries to get out as they're running the wrong direction. However, he is going to be all right.
That looked really bad for Closer, but now it looks amazing. Flash committed by Duckdom and Croco here, and they're just going to try to do the Baron.
Yeah, Live Sandbox moving into the river. Fate able to poke. This is actually important, being able to have this level of control of the vision. Beryl takes more than he can deal with, though, as Willa almost gets one shot. The chains, they do go off. They don't have too much more to offer up.
Kyle has ult.
Bertle has teleport. We'll see whether he is going to use it in order to get into this potential battle. There it is now. As Rascal throwing some rocks around. Can he find a big flash? Gnar is the question. They are stacked up, but this Gnar is not in the greatest of positions as Glacial Prison is going to connect closer. Finds a phenomenal sweep onto the Zeri. Croco going to be taken down as well, and Liv Sandbox will obliterate DRX in that fight. The Desperation Baron is absolutely that, and they're punished for it. A triple kill for the Jace, and Liv Sandbox will put this game to rest.
I'm not sure if we have enough space on our post-game graphic to show how much damage Birdall did.
Yeah.
It is only a 31-minute game. It could have been much higher, but 7-1 and 2 Jace defines this game. Nice attempt from DRX and good play from Fate. Realistically, man, threatening this Azir on multiple different angles, getting that shutdown on the Jace, but it just ultimately isn't enough for you, man. 24,000 damage on this Jace in a 31-minute game. Fate did his best. I mean, he really did, but having your jungle player just say, like, hell yeah, man, after a game like that is sometimes what you need. I'm glad Birdall gets to have these pop-off games, so many solo kills. How could you be hard on yourself after a game like that?
And he could be taking it into the Scion, potentially. We'll see exactly where things are going to be going as the One is locked in. I just have a feeling this is Birdall's pick because he's feeling himself right now, and he may as well go back to something that he can once again really get some work done on.
Regardless, just some shout-outs to some old Live Sandbox players. His Closer looking for some aggressive trading here with the Electrocute proccing.
Yeah, as Fate taking a bit of damage here as he gets the thumbs up. There's a Crab Rape, like that response. As, yeah, Jace, fair bit of power, especially level 1, because he just has more buttons that he can press.
It's not fair.
No, it's very unfair.
Accidentally losing the game right now?
Oh god, this is not what you wanted to see. As Doctom gonna have to flash to get out of the way here, but the repel is in range. Oh, great little bonk away.
But Jace is here.
Yeah, Closer is wrapping around, but is he actually gonna be able to kill Doctom? Kyle is chasing after him, and now Closer should go down. There we go, it's 1-for-1. As the Cocoon does not land, that might mean that Fate has an opportunity to get in here. As Envy just chilling on the bottom side of the map, just wondering why all these shenanigans are going on.
Well, he wants to push this in super fast so that Zeri actually loses some CS, so despite Duckdom not dying here, he can at least get that out of it, and he's super low range, he's super early game Ophelio, it's not going to get... Closer also flashed for that, so there's a little bit of power here. His level 6 is coming up for Fate, he still has his flash.
Bertle almost takes another turret shot there. That would have been real bad. Yeah. Ooh, okay, Duckdom, no dashy left available, but now Croco might have to get out of there. No flash available, so he just can't get out. He's just dead. Kyle's going to pick up another kill for himself as Envy with Crescendum. Some chakrams are built up. The health bar is relatively low as Fate looking for an opportunity control ward in a great position for Live Sandbox. So the Azir not able to find his angle to get himself in there. Closer even able to get back to this wave. Rim movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
As another land once again. There's the knock-up as well. All right, Kyle, not going to quite find that one. Looked a little bit like Depth Charge was being cast like 16 times.
I mean, he
hadn't actually leveled it yet.
Yeah, it's crazy because this skin could have put the little, like, this is going to be Zeri losing a lot of farm.
Yeah, Extendo Beam, not going to quite be enough here, but now the Nature's Grasp comes through and Envy has to cleanse immediately. Fate coming on over as everyone's in a choke point. This could be a great opportunity for Fate, but there's the flash out from the Aphelios. Moonlight Vigil flies forward, but I don't know whether it found any of the targets. The Zeri gonna pick up her first kill. There's the second as Duckdom's starting to pop off. Make it a triple kill, and I think we may need to get the papers ready. The certification may need to come out. There are turns in games, right, that don't necessarily matter as much. This one matters a whole lot, as Kyle is at least going to stop Envy from taking too much damage there. Possibly an opportunity as the dredge line gets him out. Man, Kyle is really good at Nautilus.
He is insane! Closer, by the way, the big winner of this, because they are, even without this flash on the Aphelios, still able to get away, and Closer's actually pushing mid right now, so taking away a lot of the money from Fate, who went all the way bottom side for this.
As Bertle back towards his top lane, does manage to find an ultimate, as Rascal, of course, going to pick up turret aggro because he has a Sunfire cape. And Bertle just trying to chase him down. Really? Down Soul will pull him back, and Rascal says, cool story, bro.
Yeah, Willer's on the top side of the map, so this is kind of annoying. He knows that Rascal didn't have ult there, so he's like, all right, I'm just going to push the advantage here now on the top side of the map. Jace just farming mid under turret. It's going to be a little bit of farming, right, in this game, and Bertle just trying to get some advantages, proxying waves. Okay, hold up.
Divide onto Closer. There's the flash as Closer uses Fate to taxi out as Duckdom is looking for it. There's the Extendo Beam. My god, the damage, and Fate's locking down the kill. Oh man, Duckdom with a lead. We haven't seen this in a long time, but it looks good.
Yeah, when Duckdom gets ahead like this, he is just not afraid to ride in and ult. His kill gets stolen, but I think he's happy to share the gold around in this one with the stacks picked up here now on the Dark Seal for Fate. As Bertle is now a little bit in no man's land.
Yeah, not sure how he's going to find his way out of this one. He's not. In fact, he is just dead. Croco going to Bramble Smash him on the noggin. Has a bit more money as well, as we can see. 300 in the lead. Bertle was okay. Closer going to get scooped up. And Polymorphed and killed. Duckdom's going to grab another one. That's 4-1 and 2 for the Zeri.
Further ahead, I mean, this game is totally different, right? But that's not the reality we're living in.
Well, there's the ulti from Duckdom. Moonlight Vigil goes entirely wide. But Envy's still actually trading quite nicely here. Gets into the brush. Rascal is just going to drive a train into him. Gale Force is good. As Bertle is over here. Teleport is going to come forward from Fate. Emperor's Divide immediately used and going to taxi him in to a kill. As, okay, Bertle was unfortunately just stuck in between a wall and a hard place. Yeah. Yep.
So you're basically all AD and an Elise Cocoon bot.
Well, they might be able to kill Croco, or can they? No, they can't. Emperor's Divide is going to push Bertle back. He's going to go back to his Unbound Soul, but he's going to need a Band-Aid. As Kyle, he gets out. Willer, not so lucky. Still, not a lot of sieging available, as this is odd.
They could TP in with Fate. Yeah, they're going to do it.
Rascal is just going to tank this turret up. Oh my goodness. That is a lot. As Envy, not going to be hit by a train this time around, but Kyle is. And Bertle not going to be able to offer anything. That is a kill going over to the Maokai as Rascal trying to get some revenge on Bertle here. 2 inhibitors are going to go down. 27 minutes in this game, and DRX are looking to close it out. They're looking to finish it up.
Really close early game, but ultimately Live Sandbox mess up the execution. So much gold is given to DRX early. 3 kills to Duckdom. He fed Azir. And Bertol can't do anything. Only dies once when he proxied, but just can't do anything. He's trying so hard to do something.
Yeah, it's not really working out. Rascal's going to go golden, mainly just to celebrate as this Nexus turret not long for the world. Duckdom going to take that one down. They're going to leave a naked Nexus and back away, so it's not end of the game just yet, but it's 10,000 gold. It may as well be. So let's see whether Rascal dies. My money is on no, as there's the knock up onto Kyle. He's real dead, as the Nature's Grasp is just death for all of Live Sandbox. Envy walking in front of a Scion. He's got red and white guns, but that's a flash forward, and Rascal's getting his revenge. Croco locks down the kill onto the Yone, and DRX were only faking it. They weren't going to go back. They were going to win this game, and they were going to get an ace first. There it is. 28 minutes on the dot, and DRX bring us to game 3. Nothing really that they can do. And we saw that that's exactly what happened.
And the beauty of this game is that Live Sandbox played it well, and they played it right, and DRX still came out on top. They played it out exactly the way they needed to. They punished very hard, and if Live Sandbox had just kind of botched the execution horribly, what Envy and Kyle can do individually in this lane and how much pressure they can put on. You see the Ghost here for Duckdom, heal for Nami, so playing a little bit of both sides here in terms of what you could do. You could heal and try to sustain through this lane, just sit under turret, but then of course chase with Ghost if Vi comes down. A lot of pressure on these players. You could see it on the DRX side. You know, you've been so close to victory so many times, 1 in 5 this season. Right?
Oh, maybe not.
No, wait, hold on. No, that's not it. It's the really cool like technology, like she's got all the buttons one.
Yeah.
It's got the thing that like Mao is practicing these days. Chronicle's working on some like
the finger drumming type situation. As Willa's wrapping around. Already they're doing well in this trade though, as Ignite goes down onto Duckdom. He's going to back away. But Willa, can he actually catch them trying to push this wave forward? And oh, that is beautiful from Croco. Going to interrupt and get the flash out of Closer there.
Trade of flashes though. Willer having flash still up, doesn't commit. Bottom side there. There's a control ward he's standing on right now, so not as strong as he thinks he is, and uh-oh.
All right, well, Croco just going to push him out of the lane. All right, gets over the wall. Willa's going to make his way in, but Closer doesn't have flash. In goes Willa to try and save him, and there we go. Fate is going to be able to lock that one down in the end. Willa answers it very, very quickly, but still, first blood to the LeBlanc is fantastic. Yeah, so far, as Beryl taking a lot of damage. They're actually standing their ground and going for a fight because Croco is making his way in. The flash out, as now Duckdom, he can't join the fight either. Croco's going to come on over. No flash available. Kyle has to block the Vault Breaker. We'll see whether he actually can, as there it is, but he is just going to back away. No vision available. Wasn't going to risk it against the full health Sona. Oh, is this another leash situation? You hate to see it, as they're just going to do battle in the Thunderdome. And Willa's feeling pretty happy about the whole situation as he's following him up, and in goes Closer. He's pretty low. Fate also pretty low, as Croco is going to have to get out of there, and it's not going to work. Willa grabs that kill. Really beautifully done, as now Bertol.
Willer also has 6 here and flash, so this is a very scary moment. Potential dive with the Sona hitting level 6, but not quite yet. Kyle, a few minions away from that one.
Fate also struggling a little bit here in this lane, as Closer has moved into about a 12 CS gap.
Okay.
Mitigated slightly.
Willer is like, I'm going to do something with this flash ult.
Yeah.
And I'm playing both sides.
Yeah, Croco doing the same thing, as Kyle throws out the crescendo, and that is a full culling to the face. You never want to take one of those. Croco is going to learn it the hard way. 0 and 3, unfortunately, for the DRX jungler.
So cool how Willer played that, because he knows that they have prio in mid and top, or excuse me, mid and bottom.
Ooh, Emperor's Divide, thrown into the abyss.
Willer is playing between lanes, and Duckdom and Beryl are under so much pressure. With Croco there, they're like, all right, we have to try to make something happen. And Willer is like not even done with the pressure, by the way.
Yeah, Fate is still struggling. There is a mimicked chain, as Fate's taking Sand Soldier damage forever. Oh, tried to catch it with the E damage there, but Croco not able to find it. Still, no cease and desist available, and so Closer is going to be able to offer some damage back, as Croco doesn't have enough to finish off the Azir. As Closer was pushed back into mid, Fate just trying to make sure they are kept out of position, and Croco does manage to lock this one down as Willa looks for the Cyclone, gets it there. He's taking a lot of damage, but Bertel is going to be able to take down Croco. Emperor's Divide lands onto everyone. 2 Fates in a barrel. And Liv Sandbox are just going to eviscerate them.
Because if he goes in, he's also prey for this Wukong.
And now Bertel is just chasing Rascal down. Is this just a dead Cassante, or can he just do the Cassante things as they kill each other? All right, that's how you solo kill Cassante, is you get solo killed by him and also kill him at the same time.
Double KO! Well, I mean, no one's here. I know I have topside control, and you guys are taking the Drake.
Well, Cease of Assist going to be used as Closer has Emperor's Divide. They avoid it pretty nicely, and he's just going to get locked down. That is a very, very dead Azir. And the Hextech Drake goes over to Willa in the meantime. Mountain Soul yet again.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for Closer's ult there.
Yeah,
this is the best fight you're going to get is DRX.
Yeah, Bertel sitting at 50%, but they do have vision control. They do have the ability to get over here, and I don't think that they're going to be able to lock this one down. Now the fight is on. Fate gets in there. The Cyclone's beautiful, though, and Croco just disappears. There's no opportunity. Closer with the Flash Ultimate, and that's the double kill for Willa. Another kill for Sona as well. What is it, Kyle?
Sona on a rampage.
Bloodthirsty. Sonya's is item number 2, but the Ludens is done. And in goes Bertel. He's got himself a Mega Gnar. Let's see whether he can actually get the Gnar into the wall. They're trying to CC him down as he gets pulled out, but Will has already destroyed the bottom lane, and Bertel is still alive. He flashes to get out, but yeah, he is going to survive. And unfortunately for Rascal, you can't overextend trying to kill a Gnar that is just going to bait your entire team in. 6-0-5 here for Willa.
He has had so many of those extended hits. Like his snap is just longer than everybody else's. That one kill below the dragon pit where he just stuck it through the wall. This is my favorite, man. What a one-sided game here. The Lucian Sona finally works out here in the LCK, and Liv Sandbox, they should be proud of this victory. They keep taking the series and they keep pushing up into the standings. We'll see what happens if they make that top 4 in playoffs. We're still in the first round robin for a little bit longer here, but
only Fate managed to out-damage Kyle that game.
Yeah.
This one's also dangerous because this means that DRX are foregoing that priority like you were talking about in that mid-game, but does give you that power. In the mid lane. The power is in the mid-game, right?
Yes.
That's when the Akali can really start running around and causing a ruckus. You get that first item, and then you're feeling a lot better, and that does kind of match up with when Varus is going to hit his spikes as well. So.
But Song really was able to turn this team into a powerhouse when it mattered most and then help them win Worlds. He's not on this roster anymore.
No.
He's over on FlyQuest with Prince and Vikla, so
yep.
It's going to take time also with a new coaching staff that hasn't worked with Beryl as closely, right, to get this one all in line.
Croco's going to come around to fight this one out as there's the flash forward from Carrier, straight up hitting air. As Croco is unable to take away the blue weave, so we're with you, buddy, and hopefully everything will be okay in the next game.
That was a really nice angle from Zeus here, but he might be punished now.
Yeah, Rascal at 300 health is Alfred Gaming. It's our favorite kind of gaming. I don't know whether it's going to be Zeus' favorite kind of gaming, as Rascal pushes him into the wall. Riposte going to avoid a lot, though, as he is just going to walk it out. He didn't even ghost, guys. He didn't even press the ghost button, as Beryl's going to get taken down to nothing. That headshot hit for over 200 at this stage of the game. Very nicely done there from the bottom lane of T1.
No
and in
flash.
the meantime, Zeus just eats all of that pressure.
Varus does not do a lot of auto attack damage. It's more about what he does with his abilities early. And
yeah, especially with the build that he's gone as well. We're going the lethality route.
Yeah, the Comet. Beryl looking for a root.
Well, is going to be able to find it there as the Mantrid Q comes through as well. Did have Ignite, but never really got in range at this point in time. Not winning in CS or anything like that, as the wave was in a great spot for Zeus, but let's have a look at this again.
Carrier in the brush at the furthest right spot. Beryl thought he was safe behind the minion wave, but there was an angle there for Carrier. Definitely less on Beryl in this case. Flash wouldn't have saved him unless he reacted perfectly there, and even so you lose your flash. But
Inspire on cooldown for the next few seconds. Let's see whether Owner can land that ulti. And Chains of Corruption, they're going to be flash. Light Binding comes in, and in the backline, it's going to be a dead Varus, but not before the Caitlyn goes down. Really beautifully played there as all right. Cease and desist in the top lane. See whether Zeus has to ghost this time, and he does. There's the grand challenge, though, and DRX going to have to back away. Oh, man, this guy's pretty good. As Owner is dead, and Fate's going to pick up a kill. He is exactly the guy DRX wants getting these kills. They're on the board.
Carry this team. I will look for an angle. As this was really well played from the DRX bottom lane, trying to clear this wave out. And the chains here flashed only by Carry. Aguma gets caught. Really nicely played, and Owner is going to be able to trade one back, but it's a Sejuani picking up the kill and not the Caitlyn. And now Fate comes over here with a flash from Barrel for the root. It's 2 stacks of Dark Seal for the Akali. Good binding here from Carrier, but doesn't have the follow-up ult mana.
Yep, and I really like that Fate actually goes in and takes an extra couple of turret shots in order to get that kill for himself, because it's really important that he's the one that has money. As Barrel's going to take Faker for a walk. Okay, Chaos Storm going to almost kill him. Faker's still chasing after the Karma, as Final Spark was there to make sure that kill happens, but that's still a dead carrier, and I think getting kills onto this Akali is pretty important for DRX, so that 1-for-1, DRX will definitely take. Is now Croco. Ooh, okay. DRX actually wanting this one. Gumayusi going to stand behind the rest of his team. Carrier wanting to find that life-binding angle. There it is. Final Spark comes in, but they're not able to mitigate this damage as Rascal is down solo. The grand challenge is there, though.
And the Akali to maybe proc it is uh-oh.
All right, Gumayusi might be in trouble here as he's going to flash. There's the net as well. Barrel just trying to keep up with him. There's the heal. Arrow connects, and Doctarm completes the kill. Now, another battle towards this top side as Ona goes in, but now the Akali finds the perfect execution. Really good riposte, though, and she's dead! Zeus is taking matters into his own hands, blocks the Vault Breaker. My god, is there anything this guy cannot do? As Rascal, he's going to have to run away, and I think Wolf, just put the tick in the top lane, I guess. Yeah, has that flank angle as well as now. Fate tries to get in with the backflip, does not. Ona, can he actually get in is the question. As Final Spark comes down, it is going to be secured there by Croco, but can they win the fight is the question. Ona now going to be put on top of this gravity field that he's using himself as Chaos Storm going to have to be avoided. Ace in the hole comes in, Doctarm blocks it really nicely, but Zeus, he's above half health. Look at the AoE damage as well as he picks up the kill on the Cassante. Now Fate is going to be taken down as well. It's a double.
Earlier on in the game, you could see that Doctarm is trying to get that second as Faker.
Oh dear, this crown likely to get more than broken this time around, as yeah, Chaos Storm's not going to work it out, and Fate's going to pick that kill up with the Shuriken backflip. So Faker just a little bit out of position, as did Carey just steal the Rift Scuttler? Yeah, he did. Okay. And, well, or at least kill Rascal, make it so it's very difficult for him to do that.
He's got a BF sword, it's kind of hilarious how much damage Zeus does. And this is exactly what you're talking about. Rascal has to catch this wave. He can't be here.
All right, Glacial Prison is going to connect there as Beryl able to shield himself up. Okay, teleport is coming through as Zeus is teleported in already. The binding already laid down, but Faker is dead yet again. Zeus yet to get into this fight has a lot of damage from DRX, but they're unable to finish off Owner as well. Okay, decent Q from Rascal as the 1-for-0 in favor of DRX comes in. You feel fantastic about that as Zeus going to get jumped on. Owner over to the side. Well, now we've got Zeus having to work on his riposte timing. Let's see whether he can actually do it as Vault Breaker comes in. Doesn't use it on that one. There it is. Okay, can Zeus actually find this? Is Rascal's going to turn up as well? Grand challenge going to get issued. He gets a bunch of health back, and look at how fast he's running with this Ghost. The flash comes down from Croco. Now Zeus looks for it, but Rascal's going to pull him away. In the meantime, the turrets are falling down, guys. And Zeus will get taken down. There's 1,000 gold for Rascal. Their base kind of looking in tatters now as Faker's going to take the inner as well.
I told you, Atlas, there's going to be a time where you 1v3s and T1 get the rest of the map. It's just, these things we just know are going to happen, right? This draft from T1 is just so textbook.
Yeah.
You know that he's going to push the limits. He has a Spear of Shojin.
As T1 gets the info. So, can you stop this Baron is the question. I think the answer might be no, as Fake gets over the wall. You love to see it. Okay, Faker going to be engaged on. The turn is good as he goes golden. Teleport in. Now Zeus has just respawned. Can he actually do anything? He's surrounded by everyone. Perfect execution now on cooldown. Permafrost does find the Akali as Beryl going to be knocked up. Gumayusi relatively untouched. Gale Force is going to be used. Moves forward. Grabs the Karma. And now T1 are starting off this Baron. 4 versus 4 at this point in the game.
Yeah, and now, I mean, with these Caitlyn traps here, the approach is awkward, hoping for a miracle steal here.
They need to turn as well, though. I mean, this is W-empowered arrow from Varus and a Vi over the wall with Smite.
No flash. This is kind of awkward, as you say.
Definitely is. Zeus moving up. Not a lot of vision available. As Croco Sees the number now as Grand Challenge comes through. I love it. Oh, he was trying to pick up the Baron before it reset. Zeus is fighting Fate over the other side. It's actually just beautifully done by T1, though, as now they can get them out of the way. And Doctom and Croco not going to be able to get in there. Final spark comes through. Keria almost dies, but he's absolutely fine. And no smite required in the end.
But I don't know if the game is going to go that long.
Well, now, Rascal going to be fighting Ono. There's the Grand Challenge. Decent snare, and that is going to net them the kill. And Croco was thinking about a flank, but before he could do anything, his top laner was dead. And so that is done. Elixir of Iron now running on Ono. Look at how much health this guy has. He's not afraid of anyone. Nope. Gumayushi going to walk up this bottom lane. It's a lot of, dot and I's, cross and T's. This was in the textbook, kill all the structures and then kill the Nexus, and that's how you win a game of League of Legends.
And that old
exactly
tutorial.
Oh yeah. Did you put down your top lane vote there, Wolf?
I did.
Very nicely done.
There were some other considerations. I looked at Keria a little bit closer, but I'm like, nah. Owner, great game, but it's a Zeus vote.
Oh yes, it definitely is. As these turrets are going to fall down, let's see whether T1 will have a bit of fun with this. As Fate gets into the backline, final spark does a fair bit of work, but nope. Zeus says, we are finishing this. Let's get to game 2. See if we can go home early.
You gave a Caitlyn over to Guma. This damage graph is kind of hilarious because he only did 12k, but his control of the lane while Zeus had topside is the big problem here.
What about Ashe of Felios? Let's just do that instead.
If you had banned the Caitlyn in that final ban spot, you'd be feeling a lot better about your position here as DRX with a blue side pick, but with a missed ban here, T1 have a lane they've shown they were very comfortable with.
Ooh, that'd be cute. Poppy going to be banned.
It's a lot of magic damage, so I don't think it's going to happen, but...
Ooh, Garen jungle. That's what.
Oh, okay. We're just Italy.
Yeah, sure. Right. Steal things away from T1.
This whole draft could have been so different if there was a Caitlyn or a Varus in that third slot, right? You could feel like a lot better about your Ashe bottom side pick.
You have very much control.
Yeah, the level 2 is much faster. Keria using this barrier trade, we always see this.
Yeah, I think like, I guess if you don't take the barrier and your opponent does, then you really hard win those trades, but now it just looks a little bit funny with both supports just shooting each other with barriers.
Now, the Ashe can slow, and there's a lot of follow-up here with the Jhin, but the range problem that you face here is the real one, because...
Is going to come down towards this bottom side. It's been almost a year since we saw our Nidalee last. It was Canyon.
Remember that game?
Yeah, I remember
that game. What happened to your hair after that one?
It became a little bit more absent after that game. Thank you very much for reminding me there, Wolf. It was a pretty good early game played by Canyon in that one as well. Spear is going to connect onto Beryl, speaking of which, as Doctom getting taken down so low. I mean, that's completely aside from the fact that the Nidalee is here, that Doctom is almost dead. Beryl now in trouble as well, as the spear is going to connect onto him as well.
The accuracy here is great. Heal being used. They're so desperate.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Okay, DRX, you're going to have to back away. Croco's making his way down. Monkey versus cat. And he knows. He just knows, guys.
I mean...
Map hacks.
Yeah, anyone who's dissing owners Nidalee probably going to be pretty quiet right now.
Where's that one guy on Reddit? That one guy on Reddit, he's like... today I am not going on the internet. Rascal having a party in a queue. Oh my, that was not the one he wanted to take.
Situational CC.
Yeah, oh.
Situational CC, Atlas.
I think I cast a cursed Rascal real bad there.
Oh,
I was like, don't worry about it, man. Probably should have looked at the minimap.
Yeah, when we were watching that, I was like, do I tell him to get knocked up? And I'm going to hit the spear.
Yep.
Got him. But I learned from the best, okay?
Yeah. Never over till it's over. As Emperor's Divide. Divide's not too much. Faker, he's going to land his, and that's the spear.
Okay, what's going on?
Just too good, man!
What is going on? Another conditional CC. I don't know, Atlas. I'm just trying to have a scholastic conversation.
Not about the scholastic conversations. As Beryl's going to have his ult flashed, and now is chasing after Gumayushi. The final bullet will connect there as Croco's going to flash forward, but the flash from Gumayushi gets him out of the way of the Cyclone, and DRX, they went for it. Not quite able to find it there. Zeus is going to press his ult button onto Rascal.
Nah, no way, right?
Ooh, Primal Surge.
Hold on.
Traps.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh, he picked the wrong brush. Croco's still going to stop the back. T1 likely to get this first turret blood right now. As, yeah, boom goes the dynamite.
All right, I can't do it anymore. I have to leave.
All right, Barrel's going to fight this one out. Can he get the double kill as Gumyushi's dead? Oh, Carrier's in trouble as well. That's why he wants the skin for this champion. He's too good.
Supportal combat.
Oh, this game's a little bit
hold on.
into Fiesta territory as another arrow is going to connect. Barrel, he will die on his own terms, Owner, as Carrier is the one. A solo kill.
Spear's not connecting here, so maybe isn't Jin angle.
Well, the Chains of Corruption are going to connect, and Gumyushi just kills Barrel. That's immediate revenge right there. That was too much damage as well as Croco. Three-man Cyclone is massive as they take down the Varus. Croco in a bit of trouble as Zeus picks that one up, and now Carrier trying to kite it out against Doctorm. Zeus, can you actually get over there to the Jin, though, is the question. As Owner playing it pretty safe as the spear connects. Another knock-up is going to come down, and Faker
he's not
gets
done.
another kill. He's over the wall. Doctorm underneath his turret, though.
Hold on, this is one of those favorite superhero moments, like at the water cooler.
Well, Faker gets his back stopped. There's the curtain call as he shifts and he's just out of all those minions underneath the turret.
If Carrier loses here, it's like asking if Aquaman could beat Superman, you know?
Yeah. And Doctorm is going to die. Faker picks that one up. I'm not sure what that was. Was that
Scorch, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe Scorched. Sometimes you get Scorched to death. Zeus going to join as well. Let's see where the unstoppable onslaught is going to come through as the knockup is avoided by Rascal moving through him. Slice doesn't really work out there as Emperor's Divide is going to put the Crocodile away. Oh no, he's Shuriman, but the Emperor doesn't like him.
He's just hoping maybe he could trade something back, but I mean, it's just so one-sided it isn't even funny. And
I like how Zeus and Faker are like, oh yeah, you can have it, I guess.
아깝이.
unlucky, he stole the kill. Carrier took it.
화면이죠.
Both be able to avoid this, but also get hit by it. Okay, Faker.
As Faker does have a lot of people coming in. As Cyclone comes down, Emperor's Divide is going to remove it as Barrel's dead as well. Spear just barely misses onto Croco there as, okay, here's the onslaught. Fate going to avoid it as Doctorm is here, but maybe being in screen length as, oh, that's really cute. Manages to go unstoppable. Fate able to get out of there, but he face tanks a spear, which is not what you want. As we've got the zoom in, Jonah Strong. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That minion gonna block for Doctorm.
Dom1 logo flashed for some reason, and here we go, going into this Drake. T1 taking the Infernal Soul point, like just to add insult to injury. It's Infernal Soul.
In second.
Caitlyn trap set up here.
Chains of Corruption. That's another pick.
You just can't play the game.
Isn't it ironic that the Queen of Vision just walks into darkness and dies over and over again in this game? Must feel cathartic to those who have lost to Ashe in the past, as that's another drive-by as Doctorm going to take an ace in the hole from Carrier for so much damage. He's got a Ghost Blade. Carrier's got 2 items. This is absurd. Flash has to be used.
Feels like a Dom1 homage.
Yeah, a little bit. As Rascal not going to quite get onto Gumyushi here as Croco. Can he actually make it in? Spear is going to connect onto the Crocodile. Zeus is flashing forward. Faker's killed the Jin somewhere as well. As now Barrel running away from the Emperor himself. Fate looking for that wraparound. Can they actually get anything here is the question as Croco trying to team up with his mid laner, but the Monkey's just dead. Just dead so quickly. Barrel trying just to kite Faker. Look at how inevitable this Azir looks right now.
Just let him go, Faker.
Just
let him go. Just respect him.
It's okay. It's okay, Barrel, just the alcove. The alcove is where the safety is. Oh no, he shot him. He shot him. No, Barrel deserved that.
Faker could have let him go, man. The game was done. You didn't need to kill him.
Yeah, but
you didn't have to do it.
Faker was letting him go. Faker was letting him go, and then Barrel had the audacity to shoot him with a bow and arrow. You don't do that.
They were unable to break the Nexus.
Well, Zeus is taking a damage. He does have ultimate, but Fate stands in his way, and I think Zeus might be dead.
Hold on, Zeus for Nexus trade?
Wait, why is he taking so long to die? This is so silly!
And he's got a second life.
All right, let's see how the zombie Scion's going to do. In the meantime, you know, the base is falling apart, but we don't need to really focus on that, as the arrow is gonna, I don't know what, it was going somewhere. Emperor's Divide is going to throw the Crocodile around as Doctorm. Curtains are called as Carrier flashing towards Barrel. This lethality Caitlyn play is actually pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Ghost Blade action.
Yeah, DRX. Even though there's no Scion for them to deal with, they've also lost their Crocodile. And so this 4 versus 4 does not feel fair whatsoever. Exposed Nexus now as Croco, yeah, it's just not a whole lot he can do. The piercing arrow is going to come down. Ace in the hole is going to be there. The lethality version onto Doctum does so much damage. And T1, they're going to have a little bit of fun before they end this one, as Faker goes golden after doing a heck of a lot of damage. Emperor's Divide, as Fate is also going to press his Zonya's button. Zeus teleports in, he gets to be in the picture. Isn't it cute? As Beryl, he's on the fountain. Arrow's going to connect onto Carrier. Can Beryl get the kill? He can! Okay, let's see whether Rascal can tidy this one up, as Zeus doing his best to kill the Nexus. Remember, he comes back to life again, so this game is over. There it goes. T1 will get the 2-0 in the end over DRX. They destroyed. This is the very, very scary, happy T1 that we have seen in the past. And look at that. Like, I mean, the goal graph just pretty linear. Straight down towards that victory at 24.5 minutes. And games have been going pretty long. Like, this is a real fast one for this season.